stand behind it. Don't wanna be a mom at 25. I stand behind it. Don't wanna work to survive and hide behind it. My music keeping me alive. Yeah, I work there hard for it.
Hi guys, Vika here, and you're watching News and Music. Today we're gonna talk about one of the hardest things for musicians today, and you guessed right, it's social media. I'm gonna give you 8 tips of how to make your social media look way more professional and better for the visitors. I'm gonna talk about Instagram, but you can totally apply it to all the social media platforms that you're using. Let's hit it! Number one is to decide of a general look that you want your page to have. When I say general look, I mean vibe. What vibe do you want your visitors to get when they go into your page? Colors, fonts, textures that you're willing to use. When you decide on the pattern that you're using, it makes your feed look way more professional, and you need to also be relevant to your team. Let's say that if you're a pop act, it makes way more sense for you to use a lot of colorful photos, as let's say for a rapper, it's very cool to have a black and white page and use more of a black and white textures. It's really different from artist to artist, but when you decided on your look and how do you want it to be, and you're consistent about it, it makes your profile looks way more professional. Number 2, quality. Guys, the quality of your content is super important. Take a day off for photo shooting. I have a link to my photo shooting video that I did, which is very simple. It didn't cost me any money and the photos turned out great. So when a person goes to your Instagram and he sees professional photos and not just selfies of you in a dark with like bad quality, unedited, you know, it gives a general vibe to who you are, and when your photos are professional, it kind of gives the vibe that your music gonna be professional too, because you're a pro. You can also go to YouTube and just see tutorials about simple editing on Photoshop, because even if the quality is great, sometimes we need to adjust the lighting and the colors and everything, which can turn your photos from good to great, and your feed from good to awesome. So use those tools because quality is important. Number 3, content. We talked about quality, which is great and amazing, and you have all those photos and you edit them on Photoshop and it's amazing and great, but think about that. I'm going to your Instagram because you told me that you are a musician, and I'm going in and I'm trying to find something of you that actually symbolize that you are a musician, and all I see is just photos of you modeling and photos of you posing in front of a camera. I'm scrolling down and I can't find anything that somehow tells me that you are a musician. And I ran into some profiles like that which says, I'm a musician, check out my Spotify, I have that video coming out, that coming out. And I'm scrolling down the photos and it's just selfies, random photos of friends. I can't find anything that says that, nothing about his music, nothing about he's doing something that's related to music. And it's very easy to make. It's easy to just take a photo of you working in a studio, or shoot a video of you just practicing or singing something, maybe something short from one of your songs. Just maybe you with the mic, you with the guitar, with the instrument that you're playing. What are you doing? I want to know, I want to see. It doesn't matter what you write in your bio if you don't present me a proof of what you wrote. So make sure that your content combines stuff like photos and videos that actually shows what you do, and not just your pretty face and your amazing friends. Number 4, I mentioned videos, which are super important. Photos are amazing, good quality photos are awesome, but we are musicians. So we need to show what we got, we need to show what we have, and sometimes a photo is just not enough to show what we have, what a beautiful voice we have, how amazing players we are. Try to combine in your feed videos of you actually doing what you're saying you are. And I understand that some of us are just beginning musicians. We don't have an album or a single out yet. We're just working on it. But it doesn't mean you can't post anything. Let's say, for instance, you don't have anything out and you don't know what to post, or you already posted your album that's coming out and you singing a promo of your release single. This is great, and you need to keep doing that, right? You need to like release a video every week or something, and you don't know what to do. It's super easy, just a video of you maybe working in a studio, practicing, a video of you performing somewhere. But when I'm scrolling down your feed, I can see that you are in the area and you're not just claiming to be a musician without any content out, right? And videos are performing better than photos, and it's proven, especially on Instagram. We have so many photos. So when you post a cool video, it doesn't have to be a whole minute. It can be a 20-second video of you singing a chorus of a song, and you put a cool thumbnail on, and people want to press display. People want to see what it is. You are more likely to get more views on a video that you're posting than on just a photo. Videos are a really great tool. I really encourage you to post more videos on your Instagram feed. Number 5, and as you see, I changed my outfit for number 5 because I lost number 5 in the editing. So that sucks, but we will continue. Number 5 says that if you don't have an album ready or a song, even a single ready yet, and you don't have like an actual product that you're like performing with or doing, it's completely fine to upload videos of your process, of what are you going to release soon, what are you making, who are you working with, what are you doing. Because what a lot of people do, and they don't understand how bad it is, but they wait for the final product to go out, and only when the product is ready, let's say it's a single, only when the single is ready, they announce it everywhere on social media and everywhere they can, and they can't understand why people don't know and don't care. And that's because you didn't make the ground for it. People don't know that you have a single that came out because you never said that you're working on something. So tip number 5 is basically, you don't need a ready product, you just need to show people your lifestyle and what are you doing and what you're working on, just to prepare the ground for when the product is actually ready to go out there, and people will already be preparing themselves for, okay, that's about to go out, I want to see that when it's out. And now you're gonna see me going back to my previous clothes. Let's see some magic. Number 6, and I mentioned it before, but I wanna say it again, and I wanna talk about it a little bit more. Bio. Your bio represents who you are. Your bio is the first thing that the person sees when he goes to your feed, which means that your bio, in like few simple words, need to say who you are. And it doesn't mean that you need to write, Vika, I was born in 95 in Russia, moved to... No, nobody cares. You need to write, first of all, what you do. If you go to your Instagram, you can switch your account. If you still didn't, you can switch your account to creator account. And then in the creator account, you can choose if you're if I'm not mistaken, a band, a musician, an artist. Like you have some options that you can pick from, which puts automatically a label on your Instagram, and under your name it's gonna show musician. After you chose that, you need to think, what is the most important thing that you want to tell the people that are visiting for the first time your profile? Do you want to tell them that you're a rapper? Do you want to tell them that you're a songwriter, a guitar player, maybe a background vocalist? They want to know who you are. So this is the first thing that you write. You can also attach your website. If you don't have a website, for me, I'm attaching my YouTube. You can attach your Spotify, your YouTube, your blog, your whatever. But try to add a link, because this will generate flow on your other platforms as well. And this is super cool that Instagram does that. Another thing that I suggest you to add is the area that you're located in, because it's very helpful to collaborations, live shows. If you're a session musician, especially, you have to write where you're from, because if I'm looking for a guitar player and I'm going to your Instagram and I love what you have to offer, but I have no idea where you're from, sometimes I will prefer just to go to another guitar player than to just, you know, like go to your website, try to figure that out, or maybe like send you a direct message that you will not see. It's so complicated, so like save yourself the trouble of losing future collaborations or fans or whatever just because you didn't point out where are you from. Your area is super important. Another thing that you can add after you wrote all the details of who you are and what you do, you can always add like your catchphrase or something that you believe in. And if you stand for something, I don't know, women empowerment or like politics or, you know, human rights or environment, it really helps me to understand who you are as an artist, even before I scroll down to your videos. So use all of those tools that you probably already know them, and it's not that you need to make stuff up. You know who you are, what you do, where you're from, and you probably have a niche that you stand for. If you're an artist, you decided to be an artist, there is a reason you decided to be an artist, right? As well, it can raise your following because people will know who you are. People will know if they like you or not based on your bio, you know? So use it wisely. And moving on to number 7. Number 7 is combination of content. Like I mentioned before, you don't want your Instagram just be about photos or just be about videos because it's too many videos, right? You don't want it to be all boring and the same all the time. You need to find that balance between videos, photos, maybe quotes. It cannot be only selfies. It cannot be only videos. It cannot be only quotes because, like, you know, where are you? And it cannot be just emotionally disconnected posing photos of you if you're not a model. And moving on to number 8, last but not least, using apps. Guys, it's not a shame to use apps for Instagram. It's not a shame to use apps that help you edit photos. I'm not talking about apps that create followers, not that one. Don't use that one, it's super dangerous for Instagram. I'm talking about apps that help you to edit your photos, to add some effects or maybe a template. Like there are a lot of apps out there that use templates that you can insert your photo inside and then create a customized text and add some colors and make the photos look way more professional. And that's it for today. I hope it helped you guys. Please comment below and let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel if you didn't subscribe yet. And I will see you in 2 weeks on News and Music. Love you guys!